turn the summer into a cold December. Cruise on the high road, dodging the potholes, tied up and I'm blindfold. She got me going psycho. I walk on a tightrope, my feet getting ice cold, my head spinning like a cyclone. She got me going psycho. Hold up, baby, I got CBD. Now we should kick back, pop in a DVD, yeah. Hold up, baby, we should keep the peace before one of us blows up like TNT. Let's go. I guess I'm crazy too. Not right in my mind, but I play it cool. A lot of emotions I convey are cruel, and my toxic traits are like deja vu. Ooh, that's the way I do. I'm a hot mess. Face the truth. I don't mean everything I say to you, but I know that I got you going crazy too. Damn. Cruise on the high road, dodging the potholes, tied up and I'm blindfold. She got me going psycho. I walk on a tightrope, my feet getting ice cold, my head spinning like a cyclone. She got me going psycho. On a scale 1 to 10, she 100. Gets everything that she wants in abundance. Knows how to be a lady in public, but she can get crazy. Ooh, I love it. She got a lot of weight in her luggage, and shorty ain't bluffing. She might snap on you like it's nothing. Everything I thought I knew is redundant.
Explosive temper, I hear smoke detectors. If I don't surrender, she might hold a lecture.
Every apology's a token gesture. I'm sorry, baby, I don't know no better. You get mad when I show no effort and turn the summer into a cold December. Cruise on the high road, dodging the potholes, tied up and I'm blindfold. She got me going psycho. I walk on a tightrope, my feet getting ice cold, my head spinning like a cyclone. She got me going psycho. Hold up, baby, I got CBD. Now we should kick back, pop in a DVD, yeah. Hold up, baby, we should keep the peace before one of us blows up like TNT. Let's go. I guess I'm crazy too. Not right in my mind, but I play it cool. A lot of emotions I convey are cruel, and my toxic traits are like deja vu. Ooh, that's the way I do. I'm a hot mess. Face the truth. I don't mean everything I say to you, but I know that I got you going crazy too. Damn. Cruise on the high road, dodging the
tonight just
potholes.
to see what it was like, but then you reminded me that I couldn't stream yet. Not until 10:19 tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I don't know why YouTube does that, but whatever.
They're probably. I have a feeling it's not an automatic approval thing. Like
Yeah.
they're probably reviewing the things that I've put on the channel and all that type of shit to see if they want me going live.
Mm.
So when I was texting, oh, that's the part of the fucking clash I want to see, the NASCAR Mexico cars.
Mm-hmm. That's what I told you when you posted up that picture the other day. I was like, that'd be a fun race to watch because that's
Yeah,
Mexico series.
I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. It's on FS1.
Nice. Hey.
Alright. That's what I wanted to do before I go too far. race set up. Oh, they put different cones in different places. I see that. What's iRacing's fascination with fucking cones?
Would beg the question, what is yours?
Well, fucking last couple sessions, they fucking changed shit up.
That's why you don't use movable objects as braking markers, bud.
Saying they reset.
Dave's in a real life endurance race. There's high wind and one of the cones gets blown away. And
I'd be
goes to the next turn.
I'd be completely fucked. Why'd you put it in the wall? Someone hit my damn cone.
I need to run some laps in the queue setup. No, I know Dave's gonna do the same now and make me feel bad about myself.
No. I might, like, later in the session, but right now I gotta feel out this race setup.
Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna run the queue setup in here because it's not qualifying conditions. Can't remember if you answered. Juggles, are you coming?
Yeah.
We'll say, man, I keep seeing the posts about the 24, like post your ride posts on in the iRacing groups, man. There's some good looking race cars.
Yeah, I see a lot of those. Man, there's a lot of grip in the track right now.
Let's see. Yeah, because the track temperature is 74 degrees.
Yeah. You can feel the difference in it.
I set it for the day of the real life 24, but this time of day. That's looking pretty clean there, Dave.
What?
Car feels good.
Well, let's see if this blue bitch looks as good.
Oh, I slowed down too much in the bus stop.
That'll happen.
I was up 6/10, now I'm down to 2/10. Actually, a better braking marker for me in some of the corners is the rev limiter.
What's that?
The rev limiter helps me with my braking points more than anything. Kind of got a good timing with it.
For me, the only turn that I'm using the rev limiter as a braking point is the International Horseshoe.
Yeah, I've kind of switched it up. I'm staying in 5th to the Western Horseshoe and then let it rev out for 2nd and I'm on the brakes.
I've done it a couple times and it's messed me up because I've gotten so used to counting my downshifts that I lose where I'm at, and I don't like to look down at the steering wheel away from the track. But whatever works for you, man.
I'm a rhythm type of guy, so if I can find something that gives me a rhythm so I hit the same thing every time, I feel more comfortable that way.
Yeah. But I'm the same, which we're saying the same thing, we're just doing two different things to satisfy that.
Good job, fastest car on the track.
Ooh, 2020 Ford Explorer ST for $30,000. If I just wasn't broke.
Right now that turn onto the back straight, I guess back onto the oval feels pretty good. Not slipping as much.
Maybe we won't have to listen to John bitch about it.
Oh, that's good. I made it through there.
I can't accelerate it all off there. I'm like, just use less fucking gas. Adjust for fuck's sake.
That should be a decent lap here. I think.
131.80.
Good job, man. Fastest car on the track.
33.30. That's a good one. I won't fucking touch that. I think my best lap overall here has been a 133.58. And that was in the Q setup.
I thought you were in the 132 with the qual, no?
No, I haven't touched 132. My optimal was a 132.80. But those optimals are a bitch. Because they don't really happen. Unless you make them happen.
Well, I have 0x so far, so that's a plus.
Yeah, that's something I need to figure out how to do.
$34.157.
Juggles made it in.
33.943.
Yay! Hi, Juggles. Juggles, you muted.
Oh, it was apparently.
You always have to ask if when Juggles is quiet for an extended period of time. It's like, he's probably muted.
Potentially.
$33.785.
Oh fuck. Jesus, god damn it.
What'd you do?
So that's going well.
No fucking pedals.
Oh, they're fucking up again?
Yeah. Because I unplugged them entirely the other day during the dual race. So that's why, well, that's not totally why I went down a lap, but that's a large portion of why I went down a lap.
Or you just went down left because you went in early?
No. Like, I mean, it was the wreck, but then having to reset my pedals because I only had like 80% pedal, give or take. So I had to keep my foot in it the whole time and just kind of drag brake while I was on gas to even stay with the field.
What's wrong? What's going on with the pedals?
Like I'm not getting full pedal throw every so often. Like
Good job, Joe.
There's like a
Leading
short
on
in them
me.
or something?
I don't know, either that or the the fuck is it called, the
Potentiometer. What do you have for pedals?
jumper, uh CSL like V1s.
Okay.
Yeah, old
So
school.
so they're not load cell, right?
They are load cell.
Oh, they are. Oh, that's just a
Yep.
brake, but you're not getting full throttle. So there's a potentiometer on there. Should be a potentiometer on the side of that.
Uh-huh.
If you take that off, like it should just be a couple screws, I think, that hold it on there.
Okay.
Take a little bit of rubbing alcohol and just kind of rub it, clean it up, and try that. A lot of times they just get dirty sometimes.
Okay.
From what I hear, I know I had the Logitechs that I never had a problem, but I think Johnny had a problem once, and I had him do that, and he said it took care of it. So
Okay. Probably look at them and see if I do that.
yeah,
I mean, I can always calibrate the pedal so that it's like, because what I've been doing is just calibrating the pedal or recalibrating the pedal through the game,
yeah,
and I would just rest my foot until it stops, and whatever it stopped at, okay, that's my pedal throw, and I would hit okay. But it takes a little bit of pedal throw away, like, which kind of sucks. Makes
yeah,
the pedal a little bit more sensitive.
yeah. The first thing to do would be to try cleaning the potentiometer on it, and then I think you can. I'm not sure. Well, you should be able to. If you don't use the clutch much, There should be a potentiometer on that. You could possibly swap them. Like
Okay.
take the potentiometer off the clutch and put that on the throttle. It should be the same potentiometer.
Okay.
But first, just take the little. It's just two little bolts, like hex bolts. Take those off. Take a little rubbing alcohol or any cleaner, really. But rubbing alcohol is what they say for like electronics and shit. So
Yeah. Okay. I'll check. I'll probably check that out tomorrow. So I'm off tomorrow, so I can pull it apart in the morning or pull it apart when I get home.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that's a potentiometer in that or a Hall effect sensor, but I think like mine, the V3s have a Hall effect. But I think it's same similar principle.
Damn it! If I could have got a better run through the fucking bus stop.
You in the race setup?
I am in the race setup, but I'm in the race setup with qualifying fuel.
Oh, so you cheated.
I
Cheater.
mean, yeah. Well, we need to know what the car's gonna do when it's light and when it's heavy.
Eh. The
I'm
only
just
thing
happy I'm back into it. Huh?
the only thing I noticed with this car is it gets a little bit slippy, near the very end of the run, but it feels pretty good throughout until like the
For me,
last like few laps.
it felt way better on the end of the run, but that was the other setup.
Yeah. I thought I just started losing traction a little bit near the end. And I'm talking like the last like maybe 2 or 3 laps of the run. You know what I mean?
Where do I add fuel? There it is. All of the fuel. Top it up. There we go.
Oops, sorry, Jiggles.
Good. Fucking tired. I'm really debating on ordering the fucking Moses shit right now. It's like $500.
Yeah.
And I'd probably just get the R5 bundle and order the clutch pedal separate.
Oh, yep. I mean, Fanatec still got a decent deal on the. If you're looking at 5 Newton meters, I mean, you already got Fanatec pedals.
Yeah, but I got old Fanatec pedals. I'd rather get something new because I think the Moza pedals are all Hall effects from gas all the way to clutch,
Mm-hmm.
but they give you for the brake pedal you have like a load system so that you can make it feel like a load cell pedal.
Yeah,
Like spring shock absorber thing.
I wouldn't want to go away from load cell to be honest, but
I mean, fair.
because now I'm actually was thinking of going the Fanatec route at some point, just so I can take my pedals and just plug them into my wheelbase instead of through the PC. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
your wheelbase will become a hub at that point.
Yeah.
So you don't have to have 13 fucking USB ports.
You were looking at what, the SimiCube or some shit?
Sim Magic, which I still like it, but I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, like, and actually, Fanatec now has a new setup out that's like they have the option for 12 or 15 Newton meter wheels, which, and it's still a smaller base than their big like DD1 that they had
Yeah.
for like 700 and 1,000 for the whatever.
Too loud. Coming on you.
Is it a different hub adapter for the wheel, or is it even a disconnect?
It's a disconnect, but they're trying to standardize all of them, so it's one ecosystem. Right now they have like 4 different fucking hubs.
Oh.
It's just a matter of buying the right one for your setup.
Because the one thing that I heard people complain about was I guess the DD1 or whatever
That's the big boy, yeah.
something with the collar for the quick disconnect is shitty.
Yeah, I mean they've changed a lot of it. They got some better technology now, but I like personally Sim Magic because all their disconnects this one for their whole everything. You know what I mean? It's the same quick release for everything. Where Fanatec's got 4 fucking different, disconnects, quick or whatever you want to call it, quick connects.
Moza does the same shit. Moza just also has the software that
32.9.
lets you fine tune the fuck out of the force feedback.
Yeah. Damn, Juggles, I can't even touch that lap with the qualifying setup, so.
Is it just me, or and I'm sure it's because it is, but does the car just feel like it's absolutely hauled ass with the fucking Q setup in it?
It feels fast, yeah. But the times aren't quite there for me anyways with the qual. Not like Juggles just ran.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah,
Let's
feels
just go ahead and bring her out in pit here.
feels weird to lose time with a qual.
Oh, fuck.
We are both fucking in the 132s. I can't even get in the 133s.
Oh no, I have died. Probably.
Fucking bus stop's killing me.
And become death. Let's try the quality setups.
Yeah, I see they put cones like on the exit of pit road so you don't go down there and get a black flag. That's kind of nice. If you cut the course on exit, it'll give you a black flag.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's like a little friendly reminder. Stay up there, dickhead.
Opa.
Still almost to the fucking 33s.
You can go 2 laps. Coming on you.
That was the quality setup.
Jesus Christ.
I'm nowhere fucking close.
79 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 31.991.
Okay, so
32.5.
Juggles, you may have been onto something right there. I took the race setup and just put 2 gallons of fuel in it
Yeah.
and ran a 132.5. When I ran the qual setup, I ran a 132.9.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, the race setup just feels good. If I'm
It
honest.
does.
Like,
Chat.
like how do I put it? The race setup feels
Like the
secure.
Q setup sounds like. Does the Q setup feel like it's on edge to you?
A little bit, yeah.
Try that. Try it, Chad. Just take the race setup and put 2 gallons of fuel in it and see what you run.
I mean, I'm more worried about my fucking race pace being 2 seconds slower than y'all.
I wouldn't worry about race pace
Yeah, don't.
much.
You got 24 hours worth of laps to run. Your
mean,
race pace will.
If you
fucking
don't,
sort itself out.
fuck it. Fucking 20 other teams will. So
I mean, I can run consistent 134s, 135s.
yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna run. One upper high 133s to 134s. So
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All right, so 2 gallons of fuel in the race setup. Are you putting the MGKU on qualify?
I left it alone.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting. All right, so
I'm just seeing what it does for you. Try it. I don't know.
you say 2 gallons. Is that what you're putting in it?
That's what I had.
Is that enough for 2 laps?
I think so. I think that's what the qual setup comes with.
Yeah. I think.
We'll find out.
Yeah, it's like just under 3 gallons for the qualifying setup. Like 2.8.
All right, so we'll do 2.8. No, fuck it. We'll do 2. Well, I'll do 2.8.
2.8 might be about right. Because I was real close coming to it.
Okay, I'm gonna just to satisfy my own curiosity. I'm also gonna put it in qualify mode, just to see if that helps. You know what? I changed my mind again. We'll run it in balance first, and then I'll run it in qualify and see if there's a difference.
Yeah, I don't know if what the difference between attack and qual would be though.
Attack is just like a slightly more it's a slightly less aggressive qualifying.
Yeah, I think
deployment.
call is full power.
Yeah. Like if you ever listen to F1 shit when they talk about party mode, the Mercedes had a party mode. Essentially, think of it
I
like
love
that.
the name.
Yeah, that's what they used to call it. That's what they would refer to it. Mercedes party mode.
Time to party.
It was like a fucking absurd comparative level of fucking power that their car had.
Hey, are either of you driving with shoes on?
I'm wearing socks.
No, socks.
So this is my first time driving this car with no shoes on.
Yeah, that could change your pedal feel.
And I think it's helping actually.
Probably. I always drive with like socks or barefoot. I don't ever wear shoes when I drive on this.
Yeah, I've tried shoes before and it didn't feel right to me. So
Well, the shoes I wear, like I wear Hey Dudes. They're fucking foam soles, so like it's not like hard soled shoes or anything.
yeah. Hey, if shoes are better for you, go get a pair of racing shoes. Give you a little more feel.
I hate how I hit every turn perfect on my get up to speed lap.
Alright, so this will be lap 1 on race setup.
Alright. I'm coming to start my first time lap on this setup.
Get a pinion 2.
But
Well, if I didn't lose that much time through the fucking bus stop.
It's fucking. Every time I get through the first part of the fucking bus stop, dude, I miss the third apex, and end up cutting the course, which completely fucks that lap and the next one.
the Cadillac Escalade V makes me mad that it exists, but also it's fucking ridiculous in
Yeah.
a good way.
It is.
It's like we don't need a Cadillac to have a V version, but it exists. It's kind of like, oh, wait a minute.
I'd love to have a fucking CTSV.
So, Chad,
Yeah.
go watch my laps or my fast lap and change your line. There's a lot of lines you can take that can be faster.
Alright. I'm gonna go out here and try one more because I didn't get to finish that one.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'll go take a look.
Look at that text.
Ooh.
matched by my best ever time, but still not close to where you guys are.
They're gonna slow you down a great deal.
Yeah, see, you're cutting it a lot tighter coming out of 7.
Yeah, 7's the left-hander, right back onto the oval.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found if I arc it out towards the rumble strip, I have a harder time getting the throttle down. But if I make a sharper turn and come off more straight, I can get the throttle down and gain time.
Yeah, I'm usually able to get the throttle down okay, but I'm covering more racetrack than Juggles is because I'm not out to the rumble strip, but I'm kind of in the middle, and I'm
Yeah.
taking a wide arc out to the wall and then coming back down to the apron.
Yeah.
And Juggles is cutting, is literally on the apron, driving up onto the banking, right there. Right.
Yeah,
as it
that's
gets-
how I run it too. Because
So-
once I straighten my wheel, I am full throttle and I don't
And
come off.
I'm gonna make up a lot of time if I can figure out how the fuck to drive as deep into the fucking bus stop as he is, or as you both are, because I'm still braking at the stoplight.
Yeah, I'm like between the 1 and stoplight, really.
And Juggles got almost to the 1, and Juggles, if you're trying to talk to us, I think you might be muted again, or he might just not be there. For God's sake, I'll have to remember not to pull off from the fucking pit box unless that screen's blue. I've done that in practice a couple times too. Just fucking floor it, and it's like, oh, you're speeding. It's like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
I am back.
And I still got a speeding penalty because I turned it off too fucking quick. Turned it off fucking 10 feet before the green cone instead of right on it. Juggles, where you be?
I was making food.
Did you leave the session?
No,
Your car's gone.
I'm watching y'all's replay or video or whatever.
I think I see a couple things in yours that I can do that would save me some time if I could just figure out how to do them.
That's fair. I mean, your bus stop, I think you can improve only by
I got to drive in
Taking-
deeper.
yeah, drive in deeper, take a little bit more curb on the first one, and carry your brakes a little bit longer. Like trail brake into the second set of curbs. No, the second curb.
You know what helps me? And I did this, I'm sure we all did this with the GT3s. So I come into that bus stop and I kind of get that first curb left-hander. And I'm in 5th gear when I do that. I think. I can't remember now. 4th maybe. But once I'm holding the brake, and when I hit that first curb, I release the brake, and as soon as I come off the curb, I kind of jab the brake real quick, kind of to set it
It's kind of like a
and
check.
turn. Yeah, that's what we were doing in the GT3 cars through there. Like you lift and then shift after the curb.
Oh, I'm fucking full blue at that time.
Divas.
Dude, it's so fucking.
I wouldn't.
It's just trying to train myself to fucking hit the breaking point that I want going into the bus stop, and then immediately turning in. Like I don't have time to turn and look for the apex.
Yeah, I mean,
I need to get.
I wouldn't drive to the one. That's for damn sure. When I
I'm
drive,
driving almost to the one.
yeah, when I try driving to the one, I just carry too much speed, and I got to use more brake, and I lose time. Um, yeah, that's the tricky part is just keeping your speed up through there without managing that brake. That trail brake is everything. Getting through there.
I don't know if this will help. This is kind of what I'm doing, I think, but turning in earlier,
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm
turning
doing.
less.
Yeah, I'm almost cutting it at an angle instead of trying to turn hard left and hard right. I just kind of
Yeah.
skip between the two.
Yeah. Like turn in a little bit to start the entry, and once I get like kind of to the curb, whoa, I'll turn a little bit more just to get the car to rotate the rest of the way.
God, if we could only qualify on hot tires.
Hey, you're off on the aren't you?
Huh?
No, you did.
Oh.
I think my worst turn really is the International Horseshoe, just trying to get power down on exit without spinning the tires.
I can manage that one pretty good. My line's not always great through there, but I can usually get through there carrying. Right? The trick of that one is getting off and carrying speed down that short chute.
Yeah, because you got to make a wide exit to get up, like, before that first curb and kind of run that second curb, but I just, hate the throttle management through there.
Especially on cold tires.
Ah! The car right now doesn't seem so, like, spinny on cold tires, though.
Is it just my fucking eyesight? Like, why can't I see that fucking bus stop until... I can't see it at all until it's too late.
I mean, I can't see it that clearly, but it's more of a... I know it's there sort of thing. I don't know.
I'll be honest, for me, I'm looking at the fence trying to find my braking point
Mhm.
every time.
And that's the thing, like, I'm doing that, but now that I'm trying to move my braking point, by the time I find my braking point and start to brake, I don't have time to look back and find the apex. It's just I've gotten too comfortable with braking early, and I'm upsetting the apple cart.
Fucking chill, fucker. No, but
God damn it! I'm starting to get really fucking frustrated. So if I go one foot past that fucking stoplight, I can't make the corner.
34.3.
And both of you guys are able to drive to the fucking one. I can't figure it out.
did I?
Almost.
So,
Difference is that I'm fucking thinking about it the whole time, and y'all are figured out how to do it instinctively.
Yeah, I just go back to me being a rhythm person. I just feel it. You know what I mean? Like it's, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
I get that, but my rhythm is wrong. That's the problem.
Gotta learn to dance, buddy. Dance.
I don't know if this will help.
Don't think. Just do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
thanks, Dave.
just do. Don't
Thanks,
try.
Yoda.
Just do and do not. No, because I'm watching my lap coming up to the
Ah.
bus stop. So I'm trying to see exactly where I'm hitting the brake.
I know I'm not driving to the one. I'm like almost dead center between the stoplight and the one cone.
To be fair, Dave, I have not watched your lap. I only watched Juggles, but
Yeah, if I drive to the one, I miss the corner. I can't get in there.
that is fucking every time I fucking get kicked out on that fucking last one, and I cut the fucking course.
4, 3.
Oh, shoot.
I have found that being aggressive in turn one makes a big difference. Like when you make your cut in, just make it a hard cut. Just cut it down through there. Get right to
Turn
the
one,
grass.
I'm managing. I can manage turn one. That's the bus stop is not my only problem, but my biggest problem.
Like I found I lose a lot of time if I try to just take like a lazy turn into turn one. But if I cut the wheel real hard, like a snap to the left, and get right down to that grass, I gain time.
So, maybe this helps, maybe it doesn't. Chad, don't try to
I get
brake.
nervous whenever you say that.
I say maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't, because my brake marker is the stoplight. Like it is the stoplight. Where when I'm hitting the brakes is an entirely different story. So what I'm doing, when I see the stoplight, I look at the bus stop.
That's a good idea.
Once I see the pole, I'm looking at the bus stop and hitting the brakes.
All right.
So
We'll
maybe
try
that
that.
helps, maybe it doesn't.
Yeah,
Like
maybe.
when the pole gets like to the edge of your windshield, that's what you mean.
4.30.
Kinda, sorta. I mean, like just visually, when I see it, I look at the bus stop and hit the brakes.
Yeah, maybe try that instead of focusing on your actual breaking point. Maybe try that. Just, I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm overthinking it, so that's the problem.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the whole problem right there.
I think just ease into it. Like hit your normal breaking point for a lap or so, and each lap kind of just a smidge later. You know.
Well, I already fucked this lap, so god damn it.
I may need to give you my card at some point tomorrow, or like in the morning.
This means next time around my tires will be warmer. Oh, never mind. I can't do that because I don't have enough fucking fuel. So I've got to start over again. I'll say the most fucking irritating thing ever is when you're frustrated and you have to start your lap over and you have to go through that whole fucking outlap.
Put it in the race setup and turn some laps. Get comfortable braking later.
This is gonna piss me off more.
I mean, you can just not do that and then
I mean-
clear your shit.
With the qual setup, you're just gonna do 2 laps at a time.
Here you say that. The last lap you clocked was a 1:33.589.
I know, which is still a second and a half slower than you guys.
I mean, yeah, but you also don't road race like I do.
True.
And Dave is, respectfully, the more competent road racer.
I can see the air.
Fucking relax, Dylan. I'm gonna throw something at you and get you like Denny Hamlin got today.
Oh. I don't know what happened, but I feel like that's an insult somehow. Don't worry about me, Chad. Do your thing. I want to follow you for a little bit.
Denny Hamlin took an apple or some shit to the nuts today during
Nice.
press videos.
I feel like we just discussed this.
We did in the fucking chat or in the
Oh.
Instagram. I don't think Dave and Hillbilly don't respond to shit we
No,
post.
I've been sitting
I
in
literally
fucking
brought it
meetings
up
all day.
Because I said that I hear Markiplier's voice every time going right in the dick.
Oh yeah, that was
you
last
did,
night.
Yeah.
Fuck this, I'm mowing grass. God damn it.
And cones, I guess. Ah! Oh! Oh, no.
Well, there's $2 million.
Ah. Hey, that's the nose to my car. It's just past me.
Dave's like, ah,
You fucking came to a stop right there. I'm like,
'cause I'm
oh,
pissed off.
oh
Like,
no.
fuck.
I mean, don't stop. You got enough fuel to throw a second lap down.
Well, see, the thing is, like, when you have to slow down to give that shit back, it completely fucks the next lap.
Yeah.
Because you're not up to speed when you hit the line.
I mean, fair. I generally just come out of the bus stop, go to the fucking wall, and then the last third of turn 4, I'll turn down the hill because it gives you a speed. I mean,
Use
gravity
gravity.
is a thing, yeah.
That's how that's the tip that Hillbilly gave me that got me on the outside pole for the 500.
Yeah, me and Hillbilly fucked the qualifying.
I really didn't understand how that happened to y'all. Like,
It felt so different, and Hillbilly said the same thing. I keyed up to him like, man, that felt so different than what it did in practice. He's like,
you
yeah.
know what else though? Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I didn't turn a single practice lap. I loaded in just as qualifying was starting.
I forgot to qualify.
Yeah, we know. We thought that your girl logged you in because you weren't home from work yet, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm here. I just forgot what time it starts, and I was like, in 2 minutes. Dave's blowing up my phone. Have you heard from Juggles?
Oh no, I'm trying to like, do I need to put him in heat 2 or heat 1? Like, what am I doing here?
Yeah,
I
put the
honestly wish you
fucking-
would have put me in fucking Heat 2. Maybe I'd have found that
But
fucking
when
engine
I was
cleaner.
when I was trying to load into the race
Yeah,
to
maybe I'd have had a fucking teammate to work with.
when I was trying to
Put
load
both
into
the fast
duel
guys in
1,
my fucking duel, and no fucking friends.
duel 1 for me, I kept loading into the damn qualifying session like 3 times.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell's going on? Had to keep backing out.
Because I try to get in, it's like, you're already registered in this
Yeah.
session for in another role, and I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm. I kept physically loading in. Every time I see just Juggles in there, I'm like, God damn it, I did it again.
Oh yeah, I was sitting there for a while because I thought that was a session I needed. I went to the restroom and shit. And then I come back and nothing's happening. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's how I felt in the fucking Coliseum practice. I was like, oh, this isn't right. I'm the only car here. What the fuck?
I gotta do a better job of letting the car rotate out of the corners. Like, turn 1, I can get in there, alright, but I just don't let it drift up off on exit. I always try to pinch my corners off on road courses, and it's a hard habit to get out of my fucking head. It's like I don't have trust in it.
You fucking cocksucker.
Oh!
How did you die?
Got through there a little better that time. We'll see what the watch says. think I might have let it roll through a little bit too much.
That was better, Chad.
There we go.
Why couldn't we have done this like a month ago?
What?
So why couldn't we have given you all these tips like a month ago? We're a bunch of dickheads.
A month ago, I was struggling to make 136s.
Okay, that's fair. Sorry, I stole Juggle's line.
You should look good. Do my own.
Oh, damn it. That's fucked. I don't always end up getting almost to like a second bracket, but not quite. That satisfies my single lap things. I want to go back to race speed now.
Was that the qualifying setup, or was that the race setup
It
with low
was the
fuel?
race setup with low fuel. Actually, there's one more thing I want to do.
908.
I'm going to change the MGKU to qualify with that same setup and see what happens.
Yeah, Juggles, when you said earlier that you look at the fence to your braking point, then you instantly look to the entry of the bus stop, I just realized that's exactly what I'm doing too. Like as soon as I see my braking point, my eyes rotate to the left, and just to find my corner. Cause that bus stop is hard to see until you're right up on it.
Jesus, fuck, these cars heavy. You just lose fucking time everywhere.
Oh yeah. Like with the qual setup, like get on the straightaways and it just starts ticking the right way. My focus for Saturday and Sundays, or Saturday, is just fucking not get those stupid 1Xs and fucking don't wreck the car.
Saturday, I'm just out of the car early enough to be able to go do RC things. So I'm probably gonna go do that during the day. And fucking try to take a nap before I get back in the car.
I don't really get much of a fucking break.
No, you don't, huh?
Oh, that's, different team issue, I guess. Issue
Josh's
is...
idea, not mine.
34.163.
What?
What about Josh?
I said this was Josh's idea, not mine.
What was Josh's idea? Okay.
Fucking, huh?
I'm just wondering how long of a pause you're gonna take there.
I don't know. I was thinking really hard. Fucking the two-team thing. He was primarily just worried about Higgins.
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah.
it was
Yeah, so he got
originally
shoved off into my lap. Fucking thanks.
it was originally Louis, I thought, that wanted to do this whole, I don't know, 2 teams and
It definitely
bringing
would
Cam
not
in.
be. Would not surprise me if shoving John off on us was Josh's idea. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
I mean, to be honest, nobody wanted him.
Yeah, including me.
Oh, you got
I
him.
guess which one of us got him? But no need to keep harping on my distaste for how the teams were chosen. That's already been very well communicated, I think.
When I have a free moment, I'll hop in and keep you company, Chad. So it's not just you and Tyrone for 10 hours.
507.
Ooh. Dang.
Josh actually maintains that Johnny is a very good spotter to have for the 24.
Johnny does
I'll give
alright,
him
but
that.
I find myself, like, when it was just the GT3 cars, I don't need a fucking spotter. You know what I mean? Like, I can see it all, I pay attention. But in this, it might be helpful if there's GT3 cars in our race. Like, I can see it would be helpful to have somebody kind of spot that out ahead of time if there's something going on.
Well, he
Right.
said he also he'll lay out for the most part, but then every once in a while he'll check in and just kind of keep you awake.
Yeah. No one kept
Well,
me
you
awake.
You had karaoke, Dave.
This is true.
No, my only issue with Johnny and spotting thing was sometimes he was real fucking late.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I would look in my mirror and say, okay, there's a car there. I think
Yeah,
he's
it's
gonna
like-
drive the inside.
It's like it's either spot all the way or not at all.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder if he was even live. Like, he's
Yeah.
fucking watching a
That's-
replay. I'm like, dude, it
and
already
that's
happened.
easy to not realize. I
Yep.
bet you that was the problem.
Uh-huh. It's like, I think I remember him saying one time when I was in the car, like, oh, you got one coming up on you quick. And I'm like, dude, he already passed me.
4-1.
Yeah, I think you did say that at one point. I think that was when almost all of us were on, or at least me, you, and Johnny were on.
Yeah.
Oh, there were one of the laps that I was having all my shit go wrong. I was yelling on the fucking radio because I'm like, dude, is anybody gonna fucking spot?
We're eating ice cream right now. Yeah, I still remember that vividly. I was so lonely. So lonely. The funny thing is, I was singing songs in my head, and then all of a sudden they're like, hey, it's 2 something in the morning, time for some karaoke. And I've heard a bunch of people, they're like, oh dude, I needed that so badly, thank you.
Just breaks the monotony.
It's like, take it seriously, yeah, but come on. Let's
Well, we're doing this for fun, right? So let's
Mhm.
have fun.
That's my thing is, yeah, of course I want a good finish. I want a finish that we deserve after the few years we run it, but at the end of the day, I just want to have fun with it. And
2.
I'm so mad that first fucking year we did it because one fucking guy decided to turn right when I'm fucking past him, going into one of the horseshoes. I'm like, motherfucker!
My only fear, I'd love to like get my I rating up in road just to be in a better split, because fucking low, I don't know, it scares me.
Low split scares me.
You're gonna get some boneheads that just fucking dive bomb you and don't even, you know what I mean? I hate fucking people that,
I'm still gonna send it.
It's like fucking. It'll be like lap 20 of the fucking race, and people are throwing fucking dive bombs.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie. That when our first race, the first time we did this, I was throwing fucking dive bombs to make up positions.
Yeah.
Oh my fuck.
Well,
Well,
you crashed in qualifying, didn't you?
I think so. We qualified like 24th or some shit.
Yeah, we drove up through, and then was it you, Juggles? You had an issue or
Yep.
something, and then we got set back, and then you drove
You
back
and
up through a
Josh.
little bit. Me and Josh made up a ton of positions,
And then
got
I
us
fucked
back
it
into the
again.
top 10, I think, or close to it.
I think top 15.
Yeah.
Top 20, top 15.
And then
And
John
John
happened.
got in the car.
Then John happened.
No, yeah. And then last year, I think me, you, and Josh go first.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I got us. I think I think almost into the top 10, just outside the top 10, and then I fucked it after the pit stop. So we had to make up positions there, and then fucking Jim got in the fucking car and fucked us into the wall.
Yeah, I forget about Jim. Yeah.
And I got fucking rear-ended because he stopped on the corner exit.
I feel like Jim didn't practice a whole lot.
He did at the time. He jumped in with us a lot, or often enough that it was like, okay, he's putting in some of the work.
Juggles, I'm sending you one of the best holster ads I've ever seen in my life.
Jesus Christ.
It is phenomenal.
I gotta refill my cup.
I think you'll agree. I don't know how she's going to quickly draw that thing, but I'm not going to ask questions about it.
Is this video backwards?
What video? The one I just sent you?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I didn't
No,
have
no,
sound
no,
on
no.
though.
I mean the camera angle.
Could be. Why?
Because she's talking about she's right-hand draw, but who the fuck would draw a gun?
So this is the short subcompact
Oh,
concealment
backwards.
holster. It is
It says
under the armor,
left-hand
or
draw.
left-hand draw. I'm right-hand draw. It has
Oh, she
adjustable.
said she's right-hand draw. Okay.
straps,
Yes,
Yeah,
Chad, I
it must be.
said that.
as well
It
as
must be
the band is
front-facing.
So soft.
Okay.
Easy
Sorry,
to
I
adjust.
was focused elsewhere. Okay.
I will be
Fair enough.
releasing a new product for the women.
There are definitely things other than the holster that command attention in this ad.
For the women, like AKL Tactical, once I'm out of surgery. So this is the short subcompact concealment holster. It is under the arm, right? Your left. Hobson Family Services is not posting what?
Let me stand up.
Why?
Because I'm requesting you to stand up, please. We're not going to deal with this. You're being very disruptive. You're disrupting the meeting.
I'm
Stand up. Stand up, ma'am, please. Stand up.
disrupting a meeting.
That's correct. You're being disruptive. Stand up. You can be removed. You stand up now. Put your phone down, ma'am.
Why?
Put your phone down, ma'am.
This is for my safety. I'd rather go out where there's videos. Do you have a video on? No.
Down. You're now under arrest for disrupting. Phone down. We're going to place you in handcuffs. You are now under arrest.
I have. Whoa. Am I gonna have a
Do you want us to call a squad for you, or are you having a medical issue?
Hobson Family Services is not.
So I gotta say, my boss is a complete useless fucking waste of space.
I thought you were gonna say a nice thing about him, but fair
I
enough.
was gonna say, I thought you got along with your boss.
No, he fucking hates my guts because I fucking speak my mind. He fucking hates me.
Oh yeah, bosses don't like that shit.
Oh no. He fucking will go out of his way to fucking make shit inconvenient for me. But it's like whatever, dude. So with the
Not
whole
my boss is awesome.
with the whole reshuffling of my territory,
I
they
think my
let
boss has dementia.
go
Huh?
like, huh?
That's okay.
So we already lost like probably 6 or 7 customers up north that are no longer going to be in our territory that they fucking pretty much said we're not covering you anymore. Then I got a job, a mill, paper mill, literally an hour from my house, and my boss says, "Now it's been 2 guys doing this. Me and my coworker, we've been doing, well, my newer coworker, I guess I should say, but it's been 2 people on this job since I've been here, 5 years. So once a month, 2 technicians do that job." And so he says a couple weeks ago, or last week, he's like, has that always been two people? I'm like, yeah, it's always been 2 people. It was contracted for 2 people. That's what I was fucking told like 2 years ago. He's like, oh no, we're only charging them for 1 technician on the contract. I'm like, yeah, are we making money or are we losing money? He's like, oh, we're making money, but we need to charge for that second tech. I'm like,
We're making money, but we're not making enough.
Mhm.
Now that I see the possibility we can make more.
So he's like, yeah, I'll send them a new quote for service. So he shows me a fucking message today from the people up there that they're ditching our contract, they're going with someone else. I'm like, that's fucking
You're
great.
like, fucking duh.
Yeah, so I asked him, I said, what was the contract? What were we charging them? He's like, oh, we were charging them 10 grand a year. I'm like, okay. What was the new quote? So he pulled it up. He fucking quoted them. We're going from 10 grand. He quoted them $26,000.
No fucking wonder.
No
they said
fucking, yeah, no shit. And I said to him, I said, well, no shit, they left. I said, that's over double, almost triple what they were fucking paying. You fucking twat. Like, God, he's got such a hard on for fucking changing my territory. It's like, dude, it's an hour from my fucking house and I don't need the big truck to do it. I literally leave my house, drive my van an hour west, and fucking do the job in 4 hours and come the fuck home. Like, she's a fucking twit, man.
Like they're looking at you being like, no, your day's too easy. We have to make it harder.
Oh, that's what they're trying to do. Yep. Every fucking thing they add to us is just an extra step.
That or he just doesn't like you and he's trying to get you to quit.
Oh, it could be. Well, no. If I left, they would be fucked. Because there is only one other truck driver in our region, and he's in fucking Connecticut. They would fuck themselves over if I left. And there are days that I want to leave. So. Yeah, we literally just told about, well, now it's probably 10 to 15 customers to pretty much kiss our ass. And best of luck to you. Oh, you have our scale that's still under warranty? Best of luck to you. We're not covering it anymore. Because our scales are warranted for 10 years. And we have a customer, we put a fucking truck scale in last summer that they said, yeah, we're not covering you anymore.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Is there no legal recourse that holds you guys to that warranty?
Well, technically, so here's the kicker. With our shit, we'll give you a 10-year warranty, but you got to buy a service from us, and we have to be there twice a year.
So because they're canceling the service, the warranty's null and void.
That's what they're trying to say. And I'm like, dude, if I was one of those customers, I would fucking take them to court. Yep.
Yeah, they're going to get sued. They're absolutely going to get sued.
Yeah. I don't understand how you can put a new truck scale in and say, oh, yeah, by the way, we're not covering your warranty anymore. After they signed up for service to get the warranty.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I fucking zoned out in the meeting. He kept fucking looking at me because I'm sitting there fucking making jokes with my coworker most of the time. He keeps fucking looking over me, giving me a dirty look, and I'm like, dude, fuck off. I don't fucking care. Like, just get me the fuck out of here. Oh, the whole meeting, it's like, oh yeah, we made budget. We were over. I think we were budgeted. We were budgeted $2.3 million in our territory, and we
Not enough.
we came in at 2.8 million. We were over budget. And it's like, oh, we need to cut all these because you're making
You're not
money.
making enough money.
You're making money, but you don't look productive. I'm like, well, what the fuck do you want? So you're gonna cut these jobs and lose money now, and they upped our budget fucking 8% for next year, and it's like, we just lost.
Because the fucking higher ups don't know how to do the job and don't know how it works.
Oh yeah,
All they see is numbers on a spreadsheet.
Yeah. So in the meeting, right, that we're talking about budget and shit like that, and my boss's boss says, what do you guys think the budget should be for next year? He already has that fucking number at this point. And so the asshole I am, why my boss doesn't like me, I'm like, I raised my fucking hand. He's like, yeah. I said, well, before I make a decision on the budget, how much money are we losing from the contracts we just canceled? And dude, the fucking death stare. Like, he wanted to fucking wring my neck.
So is your boss the guy presenting, or is he just sitting next to you?
He's presenting. And there was other people on a fucking whatever teams meeting. There was like,
you made him look bad.
Oh yeah, there was like six salespeople in that meeting, on through the whatever teams.
I'm sure there was a collective like, oh shit, he said that.
Oh, I say that a lot to him. He fucking can't stand that shit. I pissed him off so bad one day. I called him out on his bullshit that we were in the middle of a job doing an install, and I made a fucking comment to him about something. Oh, he was telling me one thing, but he didn't know I had already talked to his boss about the same situation, and he gave me a totally different story. So I'm talking to my boss, and my boss is like harping on, well, you got to do this and this and this. I'm like, listen, and he goes, I just talked to Bill about this. I said, I just talked to Bill like yesterday afternoon. I said, so before you come to me with all this bullshit, you two need to get your story straight, because he's saying something totally different than what you're saying. I said, so who am I gonna believe, you or the man above you? And he fucking looked at me, he hopped in his truck and fucking left the job site and went back to Connecticut. And then I didn't speak to him for a fucking month.
Bosses also don't like it when you go over their head.
Oh yeah, I made sure I put that little jab in there, like, am I gonna believe you or the guy above you? Just to make him feel like you're not as big as you fucking think you are, douchebag. And he probably doesn't like me because I've gone to HR about him once before too, and I'm sure HR fucking lets him know who said what anyway, so.
Yeah, they're not supposed to, but you know that shit goes.
Well, that says right in our fucking company handbook that any complaints to HR will try to be.
They say try.
Keep a secret.
They try.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. All right, I'm gonna try something. Then I'm probably gonna be done practicing for the night. We can play a game of Lethal Company if y'all want.
Yeah, what time is it? Yeah, I got a little bit.
All right, let me.
Yeah, I'm
I
done,
want to see
done
what
practicing.
kind of lap I could run with the actual queue run, with actual queue setup.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, like I said, I'm not worried about the 24. I know I'll stay somewhat consistent. I just want to get through my stints.
I'm worried about procedural things and how people on my team are going to act. I'm not really as worried about myself as I was. I feel like I'm competent enough to complete all my laps.
Yeah.
Which is a good fucking thing because I'm doing the most of them. So.
Yeah, I'm going to set up my stream when I'm not in the car. I'll set it up with like a ticker and all that stuff with SDK probably. So at least if you're watching it.
Mine's gonna be set to a replay. That's all. I
Oh,
don't have any of that other shit.
yeah. I just want it like, well, while I'm not in the car, like for the first half of the day Saturday, like at least so it shows a ticker, shows some shit, and then when I get in the car, I'm gonna shut it off just to play it safe. So plus, when I run the ticker, it's on my actual physical screen, so it covers up my fucking mirror.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd have to do the same thing because it's all screen capture. So,
Yeah, there is a way with SDK, I think, to have it
or just go straight to your
go
stream.
goes to OBS, but I haven't really looked into it too deeply. But yeah, I'll probably do the overlay that has like the little track map, so people watching can kind of see it if anyone watches. I mean, last year my stream did pretty well for most of it. Right at the end of the 24-hour, it started kind of being a little wonky. But oh, I think it did kick out on me once. I had to restart it, maybe.
What the fuck?
Huh?
Guys, why does this exist? Great, that actually looks really good.
Alright,
Forgot your
and
body
this.
speed whiz and crackers.